Wahoo! Peru, Illinois. This is where we started our Wahoo adventure on the Illinois-Michigan Canal Trail. This is in Peru, Illinois, and this is the start of the trail. They have little canal boat rides, but this was a canal connected, the last link to connect the East Coast to the Mississippi River via the Illinois River. So we parked here at Joliet Street, Highway 351, as it crosses over the canal. Nice parking area, and we give canal boat rides. And this is the start of the trail. It follows, I think, about for 70 miles, if you wanted, this tow path where the mules would pull the canal boats down this canal. So you're following the tow road, which is now mostly asphalt and crushed rock as we get further along. I'll tell you more about the trail as we continue the ride. So I'm convinced that Illinois is full of these trails that are tree-lined, and through just scenic places. This canal trail goes on for quite some time. We're only going to take a portion of it today to Buffalo State Park, I think. So it looks like we're coming to a lock, but it's not functioning, so that canal boat just goes for a short distance. Well, maybe it does function. To give you better orientation, Peru is where we started. We're going to a city of North Utica is the next one. We put in at Peru and followed along the canal, as we see here. Canal goes for about 4 or 5 miles till you get to the city of North Utica, and it crosses Highway 178, and you sort of have to get off the path a little bit and go through a parking lot. This is the canal that you came from, that's looking toward Peru, and you come to these big silos and you cross over this bridge and you come to this parking lot and some of the signs. And over the parking lot you'll find a museum across the road, that's Highway 178, and a little bit of town right up there. This is where you have to cross over. But what we found just down this street, we found a delightful cafe called Noni's Bakery and Cafe. Can really highly recommend it, just half a mile down the street. Cute little layout. If you're interested in these things, had a deluxe turkey sandwich and a salad, so it was a nice little break. But then we continued on, and right there past Highway 178, there was this school that was created by Wild Bill Hickok's brother, and they moved it to this location. So fun little thing. It was closed this days, but it was a nice little thing to stop at. But right as we passed, here's the school on the right. We passed by and we could find where we could pick up the trail on the other side of the canal now. Here's the little sidewalk that we could take, and crossed over, found a nice little bridge, and takes you back over the canal. So you see they put a lot of infrastructure here to make this a great pathway. So after crossing over, there's the trail on the other side, and you pick it up and you keep going towards the east and towards Buffalo State Park. He's still surviving, but if he doesn't get moving,
he's headed to the canal.
Headed to the canal. Lilies, I guess, into the rushes. Really makes the ride quite gorgeous. So a couple miles down this trail after Utica, you might come to a closing, at least for cars, but the bikes trails goes off to the side, and you can go on around, continuing on. We'll be coming soon to Buffalo State Park. So after this point, we had to turn around here shortly after this little ride before we got to Buffalo State Park. We were running out of time, so another 3 miles past North Utica down a pathway like this, you come to Buffalo State Park, which you could have rode around and also done some hiking in. Probably don't allow bikes along on the trails, but of course the pathway, the Illinois-Michigan pathway, goes for 70 miles. So we took this section of it as a representative, and we wanted to make sure that we had time to go over to Illinois, over to the Starved Rock State Park. So this was, you go to the visitor center and a short walk. There's trails all over this place, but here was the actual platform up on top of Starved Rock, and you get a nice overview of the Illinois River. So it made it for a great afternoon. Highly recommended.